Welcome, everybody, to the Gartlett's High Performance Garage channel. I'm going to do a short video, and I, personally, would like to thank all my subscribers, and I now have over 400 subscribers. I hit the 400 mark. So I am going to put on a good car show video tonight, hopefully tonight, because that sticker I just showed you, I'm going to go about an hour and a half down the road here and get this tattooed on my arm. I've always wanted this on me, and because my dad's GTO judge, I've loved that car since I can remember. I loved that car ever since I was little. It's the main reason I get into being a gearhead. And it inspires me to do what I like to do. My hobby. Which, the electric car industry is trying to take away. And they've basically grown up in less than a year. And are taking lives with their faulty garbage because things simultaneously combust on them, but yet they're still pushing them, which I don't get. The Pinto and the Corvair back in the day, the Pinto they claimed you ass-ended them, they exploded, and the Corvair they claimed rolled over easily on turns. They quit making them right away after they were nailed against the wall and pretty much told that, hey, you're selling a death machine. You're making a death machine. Stop it. You're killing people. So they took them off the market, never to make them again. So now they're making electric cars by the millions every week. And they're simultaneously combusting, killing people, burning down their homes, burning factories down, burning huge fucking lots of these cars are catching on fire and burning up. But hey, you better go buy one to save the environment, right? I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. But anyway, and I want to show you that they keep raving about how the earth is warming. It's so warming. Oh my God, it's warming. Let me show you how fucking bad it's warming. As you can see, it's Memorial Weekend and I'm in a fucking coat because it's 30 fucking 6 degrees here this morning. And look what we got out here. Frost, people. Look at the fucking frost on the roof of my car. On the roof of that one, the windows are frosted over. It's frost. Okay? Frost. This is a planting weekend where I live, because I live in the mountains here. This is a weekend where we plant gardens to start off the growing season around here. But climate change. Oh my God, climate change. Oh God. Oh my God, climate change. Oh my God. Oh, the earth is warming. Oh my God, it's heat. Here's what I say to you, environmentalist losers, right here. This to you, environmentalist losers, to you. You assholes. Liars to get money. It's all a big scam. Seems like that's what people are living on these days. Scams. And another thing I'd like to hit on. And before I say anything, I just want everybody to know, I don't care if you are black, white, yellow, brown, gay, lesbian, or if you think that you're a woman trapped in a man's body. I don't care who you are. I don't care. We all have equal rights here, folks. It is the year 2023. We all have equal rights here. And I don't know who the fuck is telling you that you don't, but they are a fucking goddamn liar. You need to stop listening to those assholes. With that being said, I don't know why companies are committing suicide. And I'm talking about this beer thing. What in the fuck is wrong with you guys? Why are you dumping what built your company and taking on something completely fucking different? You went from being a beer for everybody to being a beer for one group. Now that's bullshit. I mean, fuck's sakes, you don't have to be somebody special to buy this beer, and it's not going to turn you into anything. I'm not saying this to protect any companies or to say that you should just go buy it anyway. I mean, y'all want to boycott, do it. I mean, it doesn't make sense for them to jump on the trail of the alphabet people community. That's what I call them, the alphabet people, because they have so many different designations. Some of them in their abbreviation means the same goddamn thing over and over. It's like me saying the word train. I have a train and locomotive. It's the same goddamn thing. The same thing is if you're gay and you're queer, that's the same thing. Just want to say that again, just to clear that up. Gay, queer means the same thing. Back in the 50s, queer meant happy. Gay meant happy. It was the same thing back then. Now it's a completely different meaning. It means that you're a homosexual, that you are, born that way. That's how you are. So, Budweiser, Anheuser is, I mean, you heard this to death by now. You know what's going on with them. But what's weird is Harley Davidson has jumped on them, is partnering with them. Miller, Pilsner, they're doing it too now. They're like, oh, well, hey, Bud Light, hey, Budweiser, we're going to come after you. We're going to do our target ads for the homosexual community. I mean, why do you have to target one specific group? These CEOs of these companies, they are so out of touch with society. These people, these alphabet folks, these people are like 1% of the fucking total population. And Pilsner, they have a woman. She's kind of like a comedian. She's been on a couple funny movies and TV shows, and she was on there bitching about how you should get all your old Miller ads with women with bikinis on them, and people doing manly things on them, and send them in and destroy them because women invented beer. Now that bitch has no fucking proof of that. Nobody knows. I don't know who exactly invented beer. It wasn't invented here, I can tell you that. It was invented over there in Europe someplace. But they're all going off the fucking deep end here. They're slicing their own throats. Because there's just enough people out there to boycott this stuff and fuck them over. I mean, their stock's going to be worth nothing. They are all going to crash. They're going to crash and burn. Now, Anheuser's doing damage control. They're trying to. I mean, they're on a sinking ship and they're all there with buckets trying to throw the water over the side. It ain't working. Now, Miller's, they're starting their shit now. I really like Miller beer. I've always drank that. I thought it tastes good. I've never liked Budweiser. I thought it tastes like shit. And it seems like Coors is on the right track. They got a good commercial out. They're not catering to a specific group. They're catering to everybody. Now, I can tell you this. I can drink Coors beer. It's okay. But I just don't like the bitterness of it. It does have a bitter aftershot after it's in your fucking mouth and you swallow it. The bitterness comes on. I'm just at that age now where my sense of taste is really sensitive, and it's what they call a grown-up taste. From when you're a kid, as you get older, your tastes change. You can taste things and identify things more the older you are, usually, and until you get real old. But I'm to the point right now where I can taste beer and whiskey, and I can taste the difference between them. Now, Budweiser, I just never liked it. I just never liked the taste. It kind of tasted like skunky to me. I mean, that could just be my opinion. I mean, if you like the taste of that, that's fine. I'm not saying for you to not drink it, but but like the Miller beer, I've always liked Miller High Life. I haven't drank any of it for a long time, just because I just don't drink very much beer anymore because it just makes me sick. I can't, if I take on 4 beers in a sitting, I have a headache right after. That's just what happens to me anymore. I can't get all liquored up and stuff like I used to because I just can't recover. I have a hell of a time recovering the next day. And I'm just, my stomach is real sensitive about that. And it's like, now that I'm older, I can't eat what I used to be able to eat. My stomach gets sour easily, so I can only eat like once a day. I eat once a day. If I eat twice a day or 3 times, I better be going to the store and getting some Pepto or something to settle my stomach, because I'm going to be a fucking rancid, disgusting mess the next morning. It's bad. It's really bad. And I guess that just comes with getting older. I don't know. Maybe my body is telling me, hey, you got to stop this. Stop it. So I don't eat, but I eat at dinner with everybody else here, my family. That's when I eat. I don't eat breakfast. I don't eat lunch. I drink water all day long. But I don't know. Maybe that's because I have a fucked up thyroid. I don't know. Maybe that's the cause. But anyhow, Harley Davidson, they have partnered with Anheuser. They're now partners, and their CEO thinks that electric bikes are the way for Harley, because none of these great big fat biker guys, like the sound of that V-twin or nothing. I mean, that V-twin built their company. The internal combustion engine built their company. And unfortunately, Jack Daniels, I just saw a video. Jack Daniels is putting on some kind of fucking series with drag queens now drinking whiskey. And I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And now Indian Motorcycles has teamed up with Jack Daniels. They're going to put whiskey in their paint. How fucking good is that going to be? You're going to have some paint recalls on that shit, aren't we? Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Pretty soon there ain't going to be no beer to drink, and there ain't going to be no motorcycles to ride. I almost got a motorcycle one time. I really thought about it. I got a loan out one time. I was going to go buy one. Then I seen how people drive. I really paid attention to how people drive these days. It scared me. I thought, I don't need to be hitting the ass at a stop sign or a red light someplace by some idiot on their phone, texting and driving at the same fucking time, or trying to watch a video in their 72-inch touchscreen in the fucking dash on these new cars and fucking hitch and run right over you. Oh, did I hit something? That's probably what would end up happening. Throw me the fuck off of that bastard, and then I'd be fucking paralyzed from the fucking neck down for the rest of my fucking life. Yeah, that'd be nice. I'd be begging somebody to blow my fucking head off the shotgun. But anyhow, these companies, they're going off the deep end, man. They're going off the deep end. They're slicing their own throats. Don't know why, but by God, they are. They're sacrificing themselves, and it's not because they want to be a part of that community. They're thinking about profit is what they're doing. Their CEOs, they're so rich, and their executives of their companies are so rich. All they're concerned about is profits. And if they have seen, it's been brought to their attention that apparently being an alphabet person is the in thing to do. And they think that people are just turning into these folks because they're like all these big time Christians that think that you turn gay for certain reasons. Of course, Target's another one. Their stock is what they say, $9 billion loss already. And that was in the middle of the week. $9 billion loss. All I'm saying is, like I said, I don't have any problem with these groups. It's fine. Whatever you are, you are. You can't control that. But at the same time, like a bunch of holy rollers, quit trying to jam your beliefs and shit down our throats. Please, quit. Stop it. If you're a homosexual or you're a lesbian or you're, and trans does not mean I'm a man who thinks I'm a woman. No. There's something mental going on there. That just means that you're homosexual and that's how you're born. If you're, some gay guys want to be like women, I get it. And that's whatever you are, that's fine. I don't care. I am a white, blue collar working fucking male. That's what I am. I'm straight. I love pussy. I love tits. That's what I am. I'm a fucking man, and you can call me a fucking pig or whatever you want to call me. And I'm a sexist motherfucker. I am. I can't help it. It's my nature. That's how I am. That's how I've always been. I was full of shit since I was a kid. So, I mean, after your testosterone levels drop off when you hit 40, you start thinking with the brain between your ears instead of the fucking head of your pecker. You stop thinking with that down there. And now it's so fucking bad that, all these, and white women in particular, think that, if you're in the gym lifting weights and they're in there and they're practically non-existent workout wear, running around on a treadmill or a bike or doing squats or that thigh machine in front of you, spread eagle, thinking that you're not going to look. As soon as you glance over and they catch you, then they're on your ass about it. Quit looking at me. Quit staring at me, you pig. Well, maybe you want to go home and get some clothes on, maybe. And we won't sit here and stare at you while we're in here working out. We're not going to, you're distracting us with wearing I don't know what you're wearing underneath that thing, but apparently nothing. Because there's no panty line there at all. And believe me, I'm looking. Because I'm a man. I'm looking. And folks, there's a point in your life when you ain't had none for fucking long. I don't want to bring into my sex life this because it's non-existent. But you haven't had none for so fucking long. It's like you can smell another, like a woman coming around you. You can smell them. You can seek them out. You can just feel their presence. You can sense their hormones or pheromones. You can just sense them. Hormones. What the fuck is wrong with me? Pheromones. Women put them off. Men put them off. But now it's a game. It's a game. I moved on from trans people to women. and how they're all retarded because the young ones, it's the young ones. My Instagram is filled completely full of young women on there, and their main purpose is to make money. And they will tell you what they think you want to hear in order to try and get you to send them a gift card. They want they want you to go to the store and buy them iPhone gift cards, Visa reloadable gift cards, and they want to keep pumping them money, and they'll show you their tits. And they'll send you a little video of them fingering themselves and shit like that. It's like, if I want to see that, why would I pay for it? I can get it for free on the internet. I can get it for free on the internet. I've seen it. I've done it. I'm not going to pay nobody to sit there and, fake orgasm in front of me. Come on. I'll watch them fake orgasm for free on the fucking internet. Because it's everywhere on the internet. It's endless. You can see them all on there. It doesn't matter. They think that they're all looking for a sugar daddy. Is what they're looking for. They're looking for a sugar daddy to set them up, and in that way they really don't have to do anything but make a fake ass video of them pretending to have an orgasm. Toying themselves and all that bullshit they do. Yeah. I'm up on your game, little girls. I'm up on your game. I know what you're doing, and it's not working. And really, for as much as I work and as much as I have things I have to do around my home and hobbies that I like to participate in, I don't have time to go out and mess around with somebody. There's just no way. I don't have the time. So it's like, you're sitting around in the middle of the night on the internet. You go hit the porn sites. Might as well, because that's about the only action you're going to get. Unless you're a wealthy man, and then you can get all kinds of girls will be running after you because they're all fucking gold digging whores. Because the comedian Bill Burr, he was right. There's an epidemic of gold digging whores in our country. And it hasn't ended here. It's overseas too. Gold digging whores. They're just out for your money. They don't want to love you. They don't care about, your feelings or anything like that. They want their money. They want to make money because money makes the world go round. And the more money these bitches have, the happier they are. Well, they try to be happy because no woman is happy. I can't sit and tell you that there's happy women and there's no, they don't exist. Happy women are, not real. Because they say happy wife, happy life. Well, guess what, guys? If you're married, to a woman, you're never going to be happy. She's never going to be happy. Your life is not going to be happy. So I encourage all you men to not get married, not be in a relationship, because it's not worth it. It's not worth all the time and money you pour into it, and then they just run off on you anyway. So, or later on they change their mind and have midlife crisis and think they're 20 again and have to go out and party it up all the time. But anyhow, I will be posting the car cruise from Industrial Boulevard in Cumberland, probably Sunday sometime. I may be going to a little picnic. Some of my relatives are having kind of like a family reunion type thing. So we don't have reunions at the park no more, it seems like. So I guess we're going to have a half-assed one at somebody else's house not too far from me. It's just up the road from me here. So I may be participating in that, which is fine. I don't mind it. I may go. I may not. I might just sit here and wrench on something. I don't know. But I'm going to be taking the Blue Beast over here. Sorry for the garbage can shot. My speaker or my camera's kind of hazy. Get that Fuji film look on it. Just try to clear that up. There we go. There we go. We're clear now. Let's have my fingerprints on it. So, yeah. It's not that clean, but it's a little better. Whatever. But this is going to be my tattoo of choice here. And I'm going to take this sticker with me. I've seen this person's work. He's pretty good. The mother of my children went to school with this guy, and he is an artist down here in Hagerstown, and he is going to retire soon. He bought a bunch of property around, I'm not sure exactly where. It's closer to here, but apparently he bought a bunch of property. He's going to hippie himself up by, building greenhouses and growing his own food year round, and living off the grid and shitting in a fucking compost pile and stuff like that. Because we have a whole bunch of those dipshits around here that, they have a composting toilet in their house. We're contaminating the water with our sewage water that's, in a septic tank and comes out the other side and has no fucking effect on the environment at all whatsoever. Come on, people. People believe everything they fucking hear from these environmentalists, and it's all lies. I'm going to tell you again, there's nothing wrong with our environment. Nothing. There's nothing wrong. Because if we were experiencing this so-called global warming, the earth is heating, it's not. It's not heating. It's just like it was. The planet is a living thing, and we are the parasites that live on it. Okay? We're here sucking this place. We're like fleas on a dog's back. We're using it to survive. That's what we're doing. If you want to get technical, that's exactly what we're doing. And this planet is thriving off carbon. It is. So if you're gonna sit around and hear that bullshit, oh, we're gonna be carbon neutral by 2050. It can't happen. We'll all be dead. We will all be dying, because in order for us to have oxygen to breathe, we breathe out carbon dioxide. Your vehicles leave out carbon monoxide. And it's all carbon. No matter what, it's all carbon. And plants and trees thrive off of this. Let me show you an example. I gotta switch the camera around, dumbass. Nice. Out my window here, you probably can't even see it. There's some trees. I have trees out here. It's better on this side. I have some trees out here that, get over here without knocking a bunch of shit over. There, we did it. So here's a tree. There's a little tree right there. There's other trees that line my whole garage around here, because this is a house foundation. It's not really a garage. It's just a house foundation. We turn it into a garage. So we had to have it dug out around here because the dirt was pushing the walls in. So, goddamn, my lens is so fucking dirty today. Jesus Christ. I didn't do no better. Anyway, These trees, I have cut down these trees every fucking fall. These motherfuckers come back throughout the wintertime and they grow. They're this big around already. I've cut these down every year for the last 5 years, and they're back bigger and stronger each time they come back. So you tell me the planet's dying. Try to tell me that shit. These fucking trees are thriving off of our carbon. Because if that was the case, if we were carbon neutral or the earth was dying, let's just say if the earth was dying, we would all be dying right now. We would all be choking because we couldn't get enough oxygen. The oxygen on the planet is the most probably it's ever had. And depending on, with a combination of oxygen and hydrogen and like helium in the air, if you have high concentrations of hydrogen in the air, I think it's hydrogen. Don't quote me on this. But somehow or another, back in the day when there was dinosaurs roaming the fucking planet, the atmosphere was different. There's a reason those animals got as big as what they got, because of the mixture of the gases in the atmosphere. And that's usually how that works. That depending on that is how big your insects get, how big your fish get, how big people get, how big animals get. Because back in the day when there was cavemen and they were running around here hunting saber-toothed tigers and shit, those animals were humongous. And these guys were like killing them with sticks and shit. But anyhow, if our mixture of the atmosphere was different, we would probably depend on how smart or stupid we are, depending on that mixture. But the planet's not dying. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The planet's not dying. It's thriving more than ever before. And I just, I'd like to say I just don't get why this bullshit's going on, but I know what's going on. It's because of money. It's just a big money grab. These executives want their money. The CEOs want their money. Investors want their money. And if you're not into a certain thing and buying whatever it is they're selling, then they're not making any money. And that's like, I saw an ad on my Instagram from the guys at Hot Rod Magazine. They're saying that hot rodding will be dead in what year was it? 2045. I'm like, oh, well, our next president's going to kill off hot rodding? I don't think so. I don't believe that's going to happen. See, they want to try and cancel things that you like, because us Gen Xers one day we're going to take place and be labeled the Great Generation one day, and we're going to be too old to really do anything about anything. It's like the baby boomers now. They're the Great Generation, and they're too old, most of them, to do a lot of things. They can't go out there and they're all too old to speak their voice. They're all getting up there to the point where they're getting phased out. They're dying off. They've started dying off. They're up there in age, which sucks because they are they're the great ones, and they're going to be gone before we know it. But anyway, we need to do something to these Gen Z kids, man. They're going to ruin our fucking society. They already are in the process. All they want to do is make terrible TikTok videos and play online video games. That's their dreams. To dance like they're gay and formation and do choreography for it's stupid. It's so dumb. And my mission is to find these people and make fun of them. Make fun of them. Well, anyhow, everybody, I just want to again thank all my 400 subscribers. I know that's not big to some of these other YouTubers on here, but it's big to me, and I'm very grateful for it. And like I said, I don't make no money off of this shit. I'm going to look into trying to make a few bucks off the advertisements, because some of my videos got commercials on them. And I was looking through some of them from somebody else's shit, and my stuff has commercials on it. And it's like, hey, wait a minute. I should be getting paid for this shit, shouldn't I? I should get a little bit off the top. I'm not going to fucking get rich overnight, but shit. Might as well indulge a little bit, but why the fuck not? Everybody else is. Stuff that work for a living, Christ's sakes. But anyway, everybody, have a great Memorial weekend. Drink responsibly. Don't go out there in a car and kill somebody else. Honor our fallen soldiers for our freedom, and thank all of our veterans out there that are alive. Thank them. I mean, they should be getting more than what they're getting. These people should basically live tax-free. If you go in the military and serve, you should not have to pay taxes. That's the way I see it. And I think after you turn a certain age, you shouldn't have to pay taxes regardless if you're a veteran or not. I think when you turn like 65, retirement age, you shouldn't have to pay taxes. No property taxes, no taxes on shit. You shouldn't have to pay it. Just have a card that you show them at the store. Hey, I'm a senior. No taxes for you. That's the way it should be. That's the way I think. Those people pay taxes all their lives. And then they get nothing when it's retirement time. They get nothing. And we got people coming across the southern border that are getting everything. In New York City and in Chicago, they're shoving homeless veterans out of hotels to put immigrants in. People that just came across the border. You know, back in the day, if you were an immigrant and you came into this country, you weren't allowed to vote until you went and got your citizenship. After you got your citizenship, saying you were a United States citizen, then you could vote. Now it's different. If you crawl across the fucking border, you can vote. Hey, you're a United States citizen now. Come across the border. Come on in here and vote. Isn't it wonderful, everybody? I don't get it. It's just everything's got to be political. Politics sucks. I hate talking about it. I hate thinking about it. I just want to run my hot rods and be happy. I want to wrench on my stuff. I'm completely in love with making things run and improving on my hot rods. I just love doing it. I love wrenching on them, making them run right, going out here and raising a little hell and doing burnouts and shit. Of course, I'm kind of out of tire tread for now for burnouts. I'm just, oh my, I got to go buy some tires. My work ever picks the fuck up, I'm going to go buy some. Other than that, I got some wheel spacers. I ordered my spacers for the beast over here. We're going to change the lug pattern on the back to 6-lug Chevy. I have wheels and tires on a parts truck up here. I'm going to stick 2 of them bastards on the back of that son of a bitch. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be ridiculous. You have these tiny little tires up front and great big fat fucking hogs on the back. Oh yeah, it's going to be pretty spectacular, because they're really rough, knobby tires, and I'm going to burn the shit out of them cocksuckers. I got 4 of them. I got 4 of them. I don't know. Maybe I'll put 31 1050s back on this son of a bitch on the back later. I don't know. The wheels are pretty wide, so it'll make them look good on there. They'll look good. All right, everybody. Have a great weekend. And I'll post this video, and I'll post my car cruise video that I'll be having real soon here. That's tonight on Industrial Boulevard in Cracktown, Cumberland down here. It starts around 4 p.m. and it's however long you want to fucking stay, I guess. I'm going to meet up with a few folks down here that know I'm coming. I'm going to be meeting up with a few other gearheads that I have known over the years. I'm going to walk around, going to film some cars. Maybe I'll try to film some action down there, try to film some burnouts. Who knows? They had on Labor Day weekend last year. They had a wreck down there. Somebody pulled out in front of somebody else and they got hit and they rolled over. They actually rolled over in the median down there. And I wasn't there to see it. I wasn't there at that one. I didn't go to that one. That was a busy car weekend. I went to what I could go to and I filmed what I could film. And, I wasn't able to get there. I decided to spend some time with family instead of going to that show. I thought there was a car show at the fairgrounds too this time, but there's not. It is a bluegrass festival going on down there today. It's called Dell Fest or whatever. They're all down there singing them hillbilly songs, which I like that shit. That's good. That's a good time. But I heard there's a lot of hippies down there, and I don't know why would hippies like bluegrass music? That don't make sense. But anyhow, that sounds like it'd be a good time. Other than that, I don't know. Maybe they're going to be hippies down there naked rolling around through the mud. I don't know. Who knows? But everybody, like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Ooh. Boy, my lens is dirty. I got to clean that shit off.